welcome back to Nuffy Cat. We're so glad that you can join us today. In today's video, I want to continue in the series that I'm creating about famous cats in history. We've discussed some famous cats who've lived with the presidents. We've discussed the first kitty who went into outer space. And today I want to talk about a kitty who has an amazing story. So this kitty was called Unsinkable Sam. He was originally called Oscar. You're going to enjoy hearing about how he survived 3 ships being sunk in World War II. It's absolutely amazing. Yes. When they say that you guys have 9 lives, they're not just kidding, are they? He was originally on a German ship, the battleship Bismarck. On the 27th of May of 1941, it sunk. And only 115 of over 2,100 crew survived. So this was just absolutely amazing that he survived that. There was a British crew from the British destroyer called HMS Cossack that had found him, and he was literally floating on a board in the middle of the sea. They had found him, and they rescued him, and they originally called him Oscar. Well, the Cossack also got torpedoed, suffered really heavy damage, and people passed away. On the October the 24th of 1941, it was originally torpedoed on the 24th, but then on the 27th it had sunk while they were trying to tow it out, and the tow had slipped. Well, Oscar survived that. They had had 159 of their people pass away when that had happened, but he was there, and he became nicknamed Unsinkable Sam. So after that, he was transferred to the aircraft carrier called the HMS Ark Royal. That particular one had been involved with the sinking of the other 2, apparently, from what I've learned. So then on November the 14th of 1941, the Ark Royal was torpedoed as well by a U-81. And in this case, it sank slow, so all but one of the crew survived. And Sam, Unsinkable Sam, was once again found clinging to a floating plank. So he was rescued by HMS Lightning. Then he was sent to the offices of the governor of Gibraltar, of all the awesome places. And then he ended up being sent back to the UK. He ended up living in Belfast, Ireland, in a seaman's home that was called Home for Sailors. He actually lived until 1955. And he was a really darling bi-color black and white kitty who had survived all of that. Not very many people can even say that, can they? Yes, it makes me think of the survivors of the Titanic. I think one sinking would be bad enough. You'd think that this poor kitty would be traumatized, but he survived those 3 sinkings. There was a portrait made of him, let's see, called Oscar the Bismarck's Cat by artist George Shaw Baker, and it's now kept in the National Maritime Museum in Greenwich. I thought that this would be a really, really good story to share with everyone today. Well, what do you think of that, Nuffy? Yes, there was a kitty who survived on the ocean. I know that kitties don't always like the water, so it's just an amazing story. No wonder he was found clinging to boards twice. Yes, to a board and then to a plank. Well, everybody, thank you so much for sharing this with me today. Thank you for watching our video. And Nuffy says thank you too. If you like the content of our videos, don't forget to tick those paws and paw that like button. You can paw the subscription button, and you can paw the notification bells so that you can see all of Nuffy Cat cats videos. Thank you all so very much. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you're enjoying learning about them as much as I am. Kitties are just amazing, and it is my absolute pleasure to share this with you, and his too. Thank you all so very much, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.